Hey guys, Justin here with AmericanMuscle.com, and today I'm taking a closer look at and installing the RTR front chin spoiler available for all 2024 and newer GT and EcoBoost Mustangs. Now you should be considering the RTR option for your ride if you're after an aggressive but not over-the-top option to really help spice up that front end of your S650 at home. Now the RTR chin spoiler will combine a durable injection molded ASA plastic with a nice satin black finish right out of the box, along with a bolt-on design, all for that low $400 price point. In my opinion, RTR really has made some killer parts over the years for the Mustang, dating all the way back to their S197 stuff. Obviously, they killed it with the S550 cars, and now they're still doing it with the 2024 and newer S650 Mustangs. Now, me personally, I'm a big fan of the RTR styling, especially in regards to the front chin spoilers. In fact, I have the RTR front chin on my 2019 Mustang along with their rear spoiler, and I absolutely love them both. Now, for the 2024 Mustang, they've kept that basic same design over the years, at least dating back to the S550s, which I like. It's aggressive, but like I said earlier, it's not over the top. And at the same time, it is very unique amongst other options in the category. Another thing I dig about the RTR stuff is that Vaughn and his team go through great lengths in guaranteeing a proper fitment and proper quality, which I can definitely attest to both here. Now moving into construction, and you're looking at a very durable material here, guys, on the chin spoiler. This is called an injection molded ASA plastic build, and pulling this thing out of the box for the very first time, I was definitely impressed with the overall heft or thickness of the material. Now that's a good thing because listen, if you know Vaughn like I know him, then you know he can be a little hard on equipment, and that's putting it lightly. So with that in mind, RTR designed this thing to take some abuse. Now finally, guys, the RTR chin has been given a really nice satin finish right out of the box. Should flow very well with other plastic on your S650 or maybe some other RTR styling points you have added or plan on adding down the road. Now also worth noting here, guys, is the fact that RTR does offer an optional under tray extension that will bridge the gap underneath the car between the RTR chin and your factory belly pan. And not only will that help add some aerodynamics, but also some stiffness to the front chin and front end at speed. Now coming in at or around that low $400 ballpark figure, the RTR front chin spoiler is going to fall right in the middle of the pricing spectrum, at least at this time, between more affordable, maybe no-name options you might encounter here or elsewhere. But at the same time, the RTR is still going to be more affordable than other splitters from APR, for instance, who do offer some pretty baller stuff. So listen, I know it's not exactly cheap, but at this time it is priced, I think, accordingly when you factor in the styling and the quality of build. Let's talk about install here, guys, real quick. And for the most part, you're looking at a very simple bolt-on job. You're going to be using a lot of your factory mounting points. RTR does include some hardware. You might actually reuse some of your existing factory hardware as well. But no drilling, no permanent modification. Call it a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. Site calls it 10 minutes to give you a better idea of how this one might go down in the garage or driveway at home. Start out to the shop for our detailed walkthrough and tool breakdown.
For this install, you need a 3/8 ratchet, 3/8 extension, 7mm socket, clip removal tool, and a trim panel removal tool. All right, today we're going to be putting a chin splitter on our Mustang, so let's get started. All right, so we're going to start by putting our vehicle in the air, and then we're going to take our lower shield off here. Now there are 3 push clips, one here, here, and here, that we're going to start by taking off with our clip removal tool. All right, then we're gonna switch to our ratchet, extension, and 7mm socket. And we're gonna take all of our 7mm bolts going all the way around. There are 22 in total. All right, you would have one here, but we are missing one, so don't forget that one. Once you have them all out of the way, we can pull our shield down. All right, so on the inside of the bumper on either side, you're gonna see two push clips, one here and one here. Grab our clip removal tool and pop those two out. All right, you can go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So now on the back side of the front of the bumper, we're gonna come underneath. Now these are gonna be pretty hard to see, but on the back side, you're gonna see 6 more 7mm screws. We're gonna take them all out with our ratchet extension and 7mm socket. All right, and we are missing one here, but you would have one right there. And the last one. So now we're gonna grab our trim removal tool, and you'll see a bunch of clips going all the way across. Now we're just gonna put that tool on top and push down, get that in between, and then push out on our factory splitter. And then just continue doing that all the way across. All right, we're just gonna keep working our way across. And then the whole splitter will come off. So now that we have our factory splitter off, we just need to remove our hardware so we can swap over to our new one. Now we just have our 6 clips that we need to pull off. You either pull them off by hand, or if they give you a little bit of trouble, you can grab your clip removal tool. Just grab in the center right there, lift that up, it'll slide right off. Just pull the other ones off. Then we can swap these over to the new one. All right, we're just gonna take our clips and just slide them onto our new splitter. Now we're just gonna line up our splitter and our tabs and just lock everything in place. Now we're gonna come on the back side and reinstall all of our 6 screws that we took out. We're gonna grab our ratchet, extension, and 7mm socket and our factory hardware, put this back in. Remember, we are missing one. You would install one right here. Now up in here we have our 2 factory push clips that we took out. We're gonna reinstall those. You can go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Now we just need to get our lower shield back in place. Everything lined up, and then we can put our 3 push clips back in. One in the center there, and one on either side. Then we'll grab our ratchet, extension, and 7mm socket and put all of our bolts in, going all the way around. And that wraps up our install for our RTR chin splitter for our 2024 and newer Mustang GT and EcoBoost. And remember, for everything Mustang, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.